Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here, especially because Pamela Rice is my vegan maker. If you can believe that. Pamela, where are you? You have changed. I think 3 million people have seen my film, according to estimates, and it's because of Pamela Rice. Her little pamphlet, 101 Reasons Why I'm a Vegetarian, pushed me from vegetarian to vegan in 2002. And 2 weeks later, I attended my first farm animal protection conference and met my husband. 15 years later, I have a gorgeous 4-year-old little vegan boy and a gorgeous 1.5-year-old little vegan girl. And thank you, Pamela, for changing my life. Thank you. And it's the power of one pamphlet, guys. Sometimes that's all it takes. So I had a super vegan parenting moment at the beginning of last week. Gabriel woke up in the morning so excited to tell me. He said, I had a very good dream. I dreamt that there was a new Blossom du Jour restaurant that had all these different drinks. So I'm proud to say that my son eats, drinks, breathes, sleeps, and dreams vegan. Yay, Gabriel. Yeah, he's the little redhead running around in a little cat boy jacket. You say hi if you see him. He loves to talk to people. Yeah, so he's like any other kid in so many ways. He's got his own little favorite foods. This is all he knows. You know, his favorite thing we make at home is noodles with guine sauce. It's a pesto pasta. He also likes guine pizza. It's got a cashew spinach base. His favorite drink to make is guine juice. And he likes to jam the veggies, you know, into the juicer. That's fun. And he's so proud that it's so healthy. Hi, buddy. Can you wave? Yay, Gabriel. Yeah, so we're going to actually put those recipes together in a book of also with favorite recipes of other vegan families from around the country. If you are a vegan family, come talk to me. Submit your recipe for this cookbook. Yeah, it was so cute seeing all these vegan kids marching today. So proud. I truly believe that once there's a vegan kid in every classroom and every, you know, camp, we will have reached the tipping point. Hi, buddy. We will have reached the tipping point, and veganism would truly be mainstream. So that's why this is a priority for me to work with families. But there are these, you know, these challenges, these hurdles that we have to overcome. And I'm gonna cover 3 of them here in the next 10 minutes. The first one is misconception number 1: kids need animal products to be healthy. So not true. We all know that kids need nutrients to be healthy, and these can come from plants. So the largest nutrition organization in the country is called the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and they wrote a position paper on vegetarian and vegan diets for kids, and they said that appropriately planned vegetarian and vegan diets are adequate for all stages of. Do you want to come up, buddy? Do you want to come up? You just want to look at me. Oh, I love you, sweet boy. I want you to come up in a little bit, okay? If you want to. But anyway, so they say that it's appropriate for all life stages, right? And they say that it prevents and even treats diseases like cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. So we've got that going for us. Then they do say that vegans need to pay attention to their B12, whether that's a vitamin or a supplement or fortified foods. And it's not about protein, which is the #1 thing that people talk to you about when you say you're raising kids vegan. How do they get their protein? And as we know, it's in everything. And I'd probably say almost every New York City kid's favorite breakfast food is a bagel. One whole wheat bagel contains, I think, 14 grams of protein. And a 4-year-old boy's RDA for protein is only 15 or 16 grams a day. So guess what? For lunch and dinner, he can eat ice cream if he wants. You can't eat ice cream wherever you are for lunch and dinner. You can't. But you could, I'm saying, when it comes to protein. No, let's talk about B12. It is the only, you know, vitamin that's not naturally occurring in plants. So, but it's not because it has to be from animals. It's just a byproduct of this process called bacterial fermentation. Sounds gross. I don't know what that means, but it's very healthy for you. So we have that in a multivitamin. We also have it in something called nutritional yeast, which is like crack for kids and adults. It makes cheesy sauces really yummy. We do Nucci toast and things like that. Yeah, calcium. If you look on the carton of any almond milk, any almond milk carton, you can see that it has actually more calcium than cow's milk, which is great. We also get calcium from leafy greens. We like kale chips. We do green juice. We do green pop smoothies. We get calcium from white beans. We do dips and things. And figs we eat every week. Almonds, so that's great. Omega-3s, we do hemp seeds, chia seeds. We put them in muffins, pancakes. We put them on toast. We put them on bananas with almond butter. And then we also do give our kids a microalgae omega-3 supplement once a day. But I never grew up eating fish. I never had hemp seeds, chia seeds, and I'm fine. So I think it's fine. Iron can be an issue, but it doesn't have to be. You can, again, leafy greens and beans are really important. Molasses is a good source of that. And if kids don't like beans, they can eat bean pasta. There's bean pasta now. It provides 40% of your RDA for iron, just in a serving of pasta, and kids don't even know the difference. So these are all these nutrition, all these nutrients that we can get without the toxins and the fats and unhealthy stuff from animal foods. Okay, misconception number 2. Your kid will end up in the school dumpster because they're a weirdo. Your kid might end up in the dumpster, but not because they're vegan. I promise you that. Not because they're vegan. And there's one thing that's changed all that, and it's food allergies. Every classroom has like a kid, several kids with all these food allergies. Millions of parents are calling millions of other parents before parties and, calling teachers before, celebrations to say, what can I bring? And it's not weird to bring your own food anymore. And Gabriel, at school, we put some frozen cupcakes in the freezer at school, so he has something for every party. We swing by Peace Food to grab a cupcake before every birthday party we go to. He has yet to pitch a fit about being, he doesn't know. He's like, that's my vegan cupcake, and that's what I eat, and that's what I love, and and that's what I do. So he's, ain't no drama there yet. We'll see. He's only 4, but no drama yet. But it is important for kids to feel like they're part of a community, and that's why these events are so great. I just introduced Gabriel to another little vegan boy who loves Lightning McQueen, so we'll have a play date at some point. I hope so, Rachel. I'm watching you. So we're going to have a play date, and we go to the New York City Veg Family Meetup. They hold beautiful events for, holidays. We did some crafting at Valentine's. I've been to their Halloween parties, and they have, costume parties. It's so fun. There are great ways to connect with other vegan families, so that's important. Okay, the third misconception is that you're forcing your ideas on your child. Guess what? You are. And so is every other parent, because that's what parents do. Every time we buy organic, every time we pick, whole wheat pasta over white pasta or whatever, we are forcing our ideas about healthy eating onto our children, and that's a good thing. It's called parenting. Just for vegans, it's just a little different. We may have a little bit different priorities and values, but I do believe that in 100 years from now, our children and our grandchildren are going to look back and be so proud of us for being the pioneers who, maybe we had to, think a little and plan a little bit more here and there, but we actually made the world a better place for the animals, for them, for everybody. So I think they'll be proud of us. Okay, misconception number 4, your kid will rebel and eat animal products eventually because of your rigidity. And I have to say, every vegan kid that I know who understands why they're being raised vegan is so proud of that fact. It is something that they hold near and dear to their heart. It is something that bonds them to other people like, who have the same priorities and values. And, what kid doesn't want to see themselves as special? What kid doesn't want to see themselves as someone who saves animals, who saves the planet? My gosh, that's what every, kiddie movie or book is all about. And when you're a vegan kid, that's what you can do every day. And so much of the success of navigating social situations is predicated upon a really healthy sense of self. And when they really understand, why vegan, if they feel really strong and secure in their lifestyle, thank you, they will take these potential social challenges in stride, and they will be beautiful about it, which is not to say that, moments may not happen in their lives where they're challenged, and some parents handle it differently. They might say, okay, in this instant, you can have the whatever stupid thing this time, but other parents may not do that. But it's really actually very rare. And then you have to think, okay, if they do when they're a teenager or whatever, try something, they're probably trying other illicit and more illegal substances than cheese fries, okay? And they're probably gonna wanna date people that you don't want them to date. And so there are all these things that we cannot control. But the important thing is that we have raised them with a foundation for compassion, for respect for others, respect for life. We have given them a moral compass that will guide them throughout their lives in everything that they do. And we will have given them healthy comfort foods that they'll be nostalgic about when they're older and think back about. That's amazing. So again, when you're raising kids as vegans, you actually are allowing them to be the superheroes that they really want to be. And that is such a gift. So thanks so much, everybody, for listening and coming out.